Hey everyone, Derek here. As an instructor of God's Word, I'm often asked lots of questions. And so recently I was asked, if God exists, then why does he allow evil? If God is real, if he does exist, then why does he allow evil? That's a great question. And what I want to do is take just 4 minutes and give you three things or three truths concerning the existence of God and the allowance of evil. Now, the first truth is that God does exist, that he is real, because if God is up to something, if God is behind anything, if he's allowing it, whatever it is, it simply means that he is real. How else can God be allowing or permitting anything if he were not real and if he did not exist? So the fact that God is allowing something big or small, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't even matter if we agree with it. The fact that he's allowing it, it means it is proof that he does exist. Now, the second truth is that when God created us, when he created mankind, he created us and he wanted to make us into the very best creation possible. As part of that, he has given us this freedom called choice. So every person ever born, every man, every woman, we all have this God-given ability. It's instinctively put in us. God has put it there, and it is called choice. So as we go through this life, you and I have a God-given right to choose. And we can choose where we'll go today, where we're going to work, or what we're going to eat, or what we're going to wear. God has given this amazing freedom to us. And in this life, we exercise this freedom called choice. And so God did that because he wanted us to experience life to the fullest and greatest of measure. And so God has given you and I the ability to make choices in this life on our own. So genuine freedom will always include choice. So the second truth is that God created us with the ability to choose, and that genuine freedom will always include choice. God wanted us to experience good living, great life, and he has done that by giving us the ability to make choices. Now, the third truth really goes back to the question, if God exists, well, we know that he does. Why does he allow evil? Why does he allow people to carry out evil deeds? Well, to that, I would say God allows everyone to exercise their God-given right of choice. Now, the beautiful thing is that God did not just stop right there. Although we all have the ability and a God-given right to choose, God has told us how to choose. God has given us his word, the Holy Bible, that we would know how to make the right choices in life. So yes, everyone has been given the ability to choose. That is how God has made us. The God who does exist, the God who is real, he has given us all the ability to choose. But even in the midst of all of that, even in the midst of our God-given right to choice, God has given us instruction. Specifically in Psalms 34, verse 14, God instructs us, he says, to turn from evil and do good, to seek peace, to go after peace, to pursue it. So even though every person has a God-given right to choose good over evil, God tells us, he doesn't even leave it up to us. He tells us how to choose. And so we have to understand as we review that God is real, God does exist. How else could he be allowing anything at all? The second truth is that genuine freedom will always include truth, and God created us with that genuine freedom, the ability to choose. The third truth is that God, yes, he does allow us to exercise that freedom, but in the midst of it, he gives us instruction. He tells us in his word how to live and what choices to make. Well, until next time, I'm Derek reminding you that truth today will always be true tomorrow because truth abides. So